Hello everyone, it's Louise here from Crazy Borgies. Right, okay, I hope you're all fine and well on this beautiful, well, I would say beautiful, but dark and miserable Thursday. So today, for this Flosstube video, we are going to be working on this gorgeous sunflower, which I have already done a diamond painting of, and yeah, I thought I would stitch along with you today and see how far we get with this one. So I have only done a little bit of this because, you know, I'm working on other projects and life. Yeah, life. That's all I need to say to you guys. Right, okay, so before I get started, please like, comment, share, and subscribe obviously, and if you are on TikTok or Instagram, then please also follow me there on Crazy Borgies Diamond Art. Okay, right, let me get myself sorted and then the stitching shall begin. You have to bear with me because I am using a new stand tonight, so you know, I mean, I'm going to try my best with the picture quality, but I'm having to work off of a toy box. Yes, the joys of children. Okay, so let me zoom you out so I can show you. No, that's zooming up. Don't think it will allow me to. Let me move you up slightly if I can work this out. Hang on a second. There we go. You're going up there. That's a bit better, sort of. There. Okay, right, so as I said, I'm working with a new stand, so you'll just have to bear with me. Okay, so far on this beautiful pattern, which is, that's what it should look like. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I've started this section here, this little one down here, and so far it's okay-ish. I'm finding the quality of the floss is really good. This is very, very soft Ada though, so I'm having to be careful on the tension of the stitches because you can't pull too much because it's so soft. But yeah, so I have done, I'll just show you, I've done this colour, which is like a deep purple, and then I've done a reddish colour and a black as well. Now I'm working on another burgundy sort of colour as well. So I'm going to zoom you up, fold it in half or in quarters, and we can begin stitching. So let me just see if that is near enough. I think there. I think that's a good. Is it my eyes that are going a bit funny now? Hang on. Yeah, I think that's because it's making my eyes go funny, guys. I need to get my eyes tested so badly. I think that's too near. Okay, whoops. I'm just going to zoom you out to there, okay, for now, and then I might zoom you up a bit more depending on how we get on. So I need to find where I was. So I've done along here, and where am I now? I think, am I up there? Yes, I think I'm up here. I'm going up here now. So I hope you are all well on this evening. It's been quite a miserable day here in the UK, but it's just been really stuffy this afternoon. Not nice, not nice at all. I've been stitching this practically all day, this. Whoops. Hang on a second, I didn't realise that rotated. Hang on, guys. Just trying to work out the best angle for myself here. There. Let me zoom up a bit more. There. The whole stand just landed on top of me. That's not a good start. Okay. Whoops. There we go. So I'm just trying to figure out if I've got anything interesting to tell you, really, which not really, because my life is pretty boring at the moment. And now we've got a huge knot. This isn't good. There. What have we done? What have we done there? I don't know. Okay, I think I know where I am now. So we had an exciting week here at my daughter's school, because they have now set up the temporary school for her, the youngest one, and they've now got all the children back under one roof, and it's really quite smart, to be fair, and it's really amazing how quick they've thrown it up, actually, thrown it all together even. But it is only a temporary solution while they are demolishing the old school to make way for the new build. But I think, to be honest with you, I think we're looking at the very least, well, at the very earliest, I'd say about another year. Depends on how quickly the whole planning permission goes. As you know, everything is just so difficult when dealing with building properties. Oops. Oops, there we go. So I am having to be extra careful with this Ada, because it is really soft, which is good in some ways, but not so good in others. Trying to see what I have done here now. Oh. Okay, there we go. Had some really sad news again this week. 21-year-old at our church passed. Same age as my daughter, and in fact he was in my daughter's year group. Not in her class, but in her year group. So, I mean, 21, it's just shocking, isn't it? Those poor parents, what they must be going through. Doesn't even... Oh, you just can't even imagine it, can you, really? He's at university and everything, so I think he had a heart attack, bless him. No parent should have to bury their child. It's just so sad. Just goes against nature's law, really, doesn't it? There we go. I'm getting into a rhythm now here. I was hoping to do an exciting colour with you today, but I thought down here would be a brighter colour than what it turned out to be. But hey ho, such is life. There are ever such subtle differences in the colours of the floss. But I have to say, I'm really enjoying working on this one. It's quite an easy canvas. The only problem is watching out for those symbols, because there's two symbols. There's, see this orange one here, and it's got a little bit of a circle, a triangle there in the bottom. Oh dear, sorry. Oh, in the bottom left hand side. Sorry guys. Oh, and then we've got a red one in the red top right hand side is a red triangle. And I was doing this section down, no, this section up here, sorry, and I had to be really careful. In fact, I think I may have gone over one of the orange triangles here, but to be fair, I just thought, you know what, I'm not unpicking it now. I just left it and then just realised what I'd done, and be mindful of these. Sometimes, you know, when you're working on symbols that are very similar colour and very similar what's it called, patterns, no, very similar symbols, you know, I don't know, I think because you get so relaxed when stitching, you're just kind of like, I don't know, just don't see it really. But I do think I need to go and get my eyes tested, I must admit, because it's a bit concerning sometimes. Well, all the time. Now, why won't you go through? There we go. Make a little... But I have to say, the quality of this Ada is not the Ada of the floss, sorry. It's really lovely quality. Come on. There you go. Whoops. What's happened there then? So yeah, 21 years old. It doesn't even bear. I think I've got in a bit of a tizzy. And just like that, it's sorted. Honestly. I don't know what happened there. Never mind. Back to the drawing board. The thing I like about cross stitch actually is it does teach you to be a bit patience. Teaches you patience. Can drive you insane, but most of the time it does teach you patience. Plus it's quite relaxing as well. I do like working on the 11 count more though, I think, just because I think the holes are slightly bigger, aren't they? So yeah. I'm not a fan of working with dark colours though. Not really sure what I've done up there. I think I've already done the cross, haven't I? Been experimenting with different ways of stitching today. So one way I was stitching earlier was, I'll show you, so putting it through this hole up here and then that hole and then out through this hole. But I wasn't liking that because I just found, I don't know, that I was pulling on the thread a bit too tightly and it was making some of the Ada sort of like, what's the word? Or going along here like this. That's it. So that's a bit smoother. In fact, I think I've done that one like that. There's so many ways, different ways that people do cross stitch. It's mad. So, well, not mad, but you know what I mean. Okay, so I have finished this section along here. My stitches aren't perfect still, guys. I'm still learning, but you know what? That's what everyone's a beginner at some point in their life, aren't they? So can see it's slowly starting to take this swirl effect. So what am I going to do? Am I going to go up there or go down there? Okay, so I'm going to put my thread through the back here and take it out up here somewhere, so I'm in the place where I need to stitch next, like so. Pardon me. So I'm gonna go over here first. There we go. Sometimes I would cut it, but I can't be bothered. I'm feeling lazy tonight, guys. So then there's another way, isn't there, of stitching, which is like that, and putting your needle through this side like that, so you're in the position to make the cross like that. But I didn't like that way either, because I found that that crinkled up the canvas a bit too much either. So, you know, it's all about finding what works best for each and every one of us. So I did find that this way works best for me, like so. I still like doing my half stitches first and then working back on myself. And then I will go up here like so. This is how I've been doing it all day, guys. Like that. And then sometimes when I'm feeling really lazy, just going through like that. Depends how I'm feeling at the time. I done that one wrong. See, I was showing off there. Gone the wrong way, because they have to be the right way facing. Oh dear. There we go. And then what I'm going to do is take that one up there. So you just put it on like so. Do you know, I fell asleep with one of these in my hair last night. Couldn't believe it this morning when I was in the shower. I was like, what the heck is that in my hair? It was one of these needle threaders. I thought, oh my gosh, what is going on? What is going on? My mind is all over the gaff at the moment. There we go. So she's back on the needle, and then we're going to take her up here like so, and then we're going to push her through there like that, and take her down here. So thank you for your lovely comments about my daughter progressing a little bit. Small steps, but it's about going the right way. You know, it's all about progression, and as long as she's progressing, I don't care what sort of speed she's progressing at, as long as she is progressing, and she most definitely is. I went to a stay and play at her school the other day, bless her, and I don't know why I bother, I really don't, 'cause she absolutely hates me going there. She looks at me like, oh God, not you again. I've come here to get away from you. What are you doing here? She turns her back on me, the little madam. You know, she's a character. You know, she knows that I shouldn't be there, sort of thing. So, yeah, in her mind, she's like, well, you shouldn't be here. You know, this is my school. Which I can understand, really, because, you know, I'm not there the majority of the time, am I? So she's probably thinking, well, I know what she's thinking, like, shouldn't be here. Mum shouldn't be there. But you know, it's good to see what they're like in their school environment. So, although I wasn't impressed that she was eating a load of Play-Doh, but they told me that it was Play-Doh that they'd made and it was edible. Yeah, I wasn't happy about it though this evening, I tell you that much for nothing, because I'm the one that has to change the nappies. Let's just say that. And yeah, it all came out this evening in the nappy. All the Play-Doh, and I don't even think she chewed it because it still looked the same, to be fair. Oh, lovely. There we go. So we're getting the swing of it now. Yeah, I'm really feeling lethargic in this heat. I want to show you my other whips that I'm working on, my other cross stitch whips as well. Let me just check how long I've been on. 26 minutes, not too long. Not too bad. Yeah, see, so there are ways that you can rush your cross stitch, but do you want to risk, you can rush it, but the quality of it, the quality of your work isn't going to be as good, I don't think, as if you take your time and enjoy it. So there are ways that you can speed your stitching up, but I think they come with some risks of quality. It's like anything, isn't it? Even when a machine is rushing, the quality isn't the greatest, whereas if it takes its time, the quality is a bit better. Same with us humans, I think. Nope, it's not gonna go there because it's going down here. Whoops. I don't know why I just did that. I think you can tell, guys, I'm getting tired now. It is now, what is the time? It's coming up to midnight here in the UK, and I'm actually filming this late in the day of, well, night time, early hours of Friday morning, because I've got to go to a hospital appointment tomorrow for my father, so who's not well. This is my uncle's brother that passed recently, so lots of health worries and problems in our family still, but I've just got to put it in God's hands and hope and pray that he trust in his will. That's all we can do, is that God has a plan for every one of us, and he knows what he's doing. You just have to trust the big man, as I call him. Whoops. Took my father out on don't take him out. I think it was Tuesday for a Father's Day lunch, because it was Father's Day here in the UK on Sunday. But I wanted to take him out, you know, when the kids were at school, because otherwise it just turns into a nightmare. Because autistic children and people, you know, it doesn't take a lot to upset them in public places, let's just say that. So I'd rather just take him when they're at school, and then we can all relax. Because otherwise they won't eat anything, and they just don't like the noise. So again, you just have to trust the process of that, and just wait until they're at school, or maybe when they're a bit bigger, you know, I'll be able to do these things. Certain things, you know, you just got to know what battles to fight with special needs children. Some things are just not worth it. You know, I'm not going to sit there and struggle to eat through a meal when I know that they're not going to be eating. They're going to be hungry afterwards. They're going to be grumpy afterwards. And I'm just going to sit there feeling like, oh, you know, why did I bother? You know, and then that's not even mentioning the looks that you get from the other diners. I mean, it doesn't bother me now really, because I'm used to it, but you know, it's just a pointless exercise really, for me, I think, because you're paying for a meal that you're not even enjoying. I can't sit there and eat a meal when my kids are distressed and hungry, you know. They prefer McDonald's anyway, and it's cheaper, so it's best just to do these things while they're at school. Doesn't want to come out now. Come on. There he is. No, I've just realised I've just double stitched that. There we go. So I've already gone that way, haven't I? Yeah. It's hard with the dark colours. My eyes are letting me down. There. trying to see if I've... That's fine. Patience, most definitely. I haven't bothered putting this on a frame yet, to be honest with you, because put it in the wrong place. I'm just holding it, folded up. It's such a big canvas anyway. I'd need a big frame and I just can't. I don't have the storage for it, so I just curl up on my sofa with it and stitch away. There we go. So oops, no, that's wrong. So I watched something else today. What was it that I watched? Sisters' Wives. Was it Sisters' Wives? No, it wasn't. It was something else on Netflix. It was similar to Sisters' Wives though. It was, what's it called? 3 Wives, 1 Husband. Oh my gosh. That's all I'm saying is, oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah. The only person that is happy in that all of those 3 households is the man, I think. And I was just like shocked at how accepting the women are of him going between them all, really. It's the children as well, you know. I mean, what are you teaching the children? Really, you know, it's especially the girls, you know, come on. You're teaching them that it's okay for a man to come and go as he pleases, because that's what God wanted, really. I don't know about that. I mean, I know God is all about love, but honestly, he wasn't going around and didn't tell Jesus to go around and do the deed with lots of different people as a show of love, did he? I mean, it's just I just think it's wrong, you know. And it's also, I think, a bit of grooming that's going on as well, because I've noticed that they get them young. They get them before, you know, they know any different, really, or they're fully grown into the people. You know, because you know, and I know, that we're a lot different as we get older than what we were when we were like 19 or 18, you know. I'm a completely different person now to what I was back then. Because you know, the problems that you go through with life, it changes you. and you learn from it, you mature, or some of us mature, and that's why we have these daily struggles, to help us grow, I think, you know. But honestly, I think the guys, they're just predators in those situations. Obviously it's just my opinion, but you know, I mean, honestly, I did look at one of these women's faces and she just looked so miserable, and I thought, who on earth told her that is love? I mean, if that's love, I'm happy I'm on my own, thanks. I'd rather be on my own than have someone do that to me in front of my children. It's just so disrespectful as well, you know. I mean, I know the children don't know any different, but honestly, the only one that is winning in that situation is the man. Really. And then he turned around at the end of it because his brother died, and he'd promised his brother that he'd take on his brother's 2 wives. I mean, it's just not right, is it, really? I mean, it does happen, but... Ow! Did you hear my arm click there? Oh dear. Sitting on the floor, stitching. Okay. So, I hope I didn't zoom out a shot there with that. So, I have done... I'm going to zoom you up now so you can see how bad my stitching is. So I've done this section here. So I've only got a little bit of floss left here, so I don't know if it's worth me carrying on, because I'm just looking at my clock and it's saying 46 minutes already I've been stitching for, so that's quite a long video, isn't it? Nope, I think I'm going to stop here for the time being on this canvas. Let me zoom you out. But you can see how it is progressing slightly. We're getting the swells coming in. So it's this section here that we're working on. It would help if no, I'm holding it the wrong way round. Honestly, this is the downside of filming late at night. So it's this sections here that we're working on. So you can see the swells are coming in. Okay, right. So I wanted to show you, let me just put this away. Yes, look at the state of the back of it. I'm not a neat person on the back of the canvas at all. There, I'm just too tired now. But yeah, I don't think I'm doing too bad really. Okay. So it's slowly but surely. I think that's how I'm going to progress with this, is just do it in sections really. So might do along the bottom first and then work up. We'll see. I'll see how it takes me. But anyway. So, pardon me. And I have braided all my floss up into this to make it easier for me to work with. But I'm thinking I should have undone these knots first. But, you know, you live and learn, you live and learn. So, let me just put this away and then I will show you my, what's it called? My other whips that I'm working on. So very quickly I'll show you. So I did have some progress with the little snoozing turtle. I think that was his name, Snoozing Turtle. Snooze Little Turtle, that's his name. Oh, he's all folded up at the moment. So I have done quite a lot on this week. Just unroll it so you can see. Again, I haven't bothered putting this one on a frame. So I'm gonna just fold it there to make it nice and flat. So you can see I've done all my red now, and then I'm working on these little dots which are yellow for some random reason, and this top bit is a bit of orange in it as well. So again, I'm just starting at the top and working my way down. But I mean, my stitching isn't perfect, guys, but it's not gonna be, as this is only my third project that I've been working on, but I'm getting there slowly but surely with this. So it's progressing quite nicely, I think, and it should be cute. I can't wait to get to him. He's got to be really cute, bless him. Right, okay, so there's that one, and I'll show you my little unicorn that has sort of been discarded. It has, guys, because I just got too excited about the sunflower and the snoozing turtle. But I think I might take this up to the hospital with me tomorrow with Dad, and sit there and stitch while we wait. So this one is still work in progress as well. I'm so nearly there with this, and I just need to finish it now and be done with it, but you know, I'm just got too excited about the other projects. But there we go. So I've done all this. I've done most of his nose. Just what I'm doing with this, because it's got a lot of confetti in it as well, I'm focusing on the big chunks of colour first, and then going back and finishing off the little confetti bits. So I'll probably next work down here. This purple shade, it's really difficult with this one because the symbols are different colours of this purple colour, so it's difficult. Oh, pardon me, it's difficult to see really if it is this down here, this one, or if it is a purple. It's really tricky. But, you know, at the end of the day, I thought, well, I could just make it my own and stitch it whatever colour I wanted to. No one tells you that you have to go by these colours, for sure. I mean, obviously, as near as it's going to get to the final picture is good. But, you know, when you're as near to finishing as this, does it really matter if I put more pink in it than white, or green in it than blue? You know, not really. It's only a unicorn anyway, isn't it? So unicorns come in all different shapes, sizes and colours. So yeah, but I do love the eye. The eye came out really well, I think. So yeah, nearly done with this, nearly there, nearly there. I'm gonna finish that soon, definitely. But anyway, on that note, I've just looked at my clock. I can't believe I've been jibber jabbering. I'm gonna have to try and edit this video down a bit. So I hope you have enjoyed all my little whips, my little unicorn, my little snoozing turtle, and of course my colourful stitching sunflower. They're my 3 little projects I've got going on at the moment. So if you like my content, then please give me a thumbs up, and subscribe, comment, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok. It is Crazy Borgie's Diamond Art. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Take care. God bless. Bye for now. Bye.